Hello everyone, it's me, your bag Master Wars 9, back with some more deck testing. Today we're going to take a look at OP15. And now, he's a leader, block 4. He's a 5k special with 5 life. Is a very interesting condition from, he's purple by the way, very interesting condition. Under the rules of this game, your Dawn deck is made out of 6 Dawn cards. So it alternates the traditional standards that you want for Dawn. Instead of going all the way up to 10, you are capped out at 6. And one might think that it's a detriment, and typically it would be a detriment not having that high end. But he truly makes up for it, and the deck goes crazy because of it. He also has this ability, activate main once per turn. If it is your second turn or later, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active, and then add up to 4 additional Dawn from your deck Dawn cards and rest them. Then give up to 4 rested Dawn cards to one of your characters. So as soon as turn 2, you're gonna be attaching a 4 Dawn and hitting hard, and you're guaranteed to hit that 6 on your next turn. So the deck features a lot of Dawn recycling, as I like to call it, where you return it back to the Dawn deck. A lot of attaching and swinging big. So let's take a look at the official deck list that they are running from the One Piece website. I will have that linked below in the description. So OP15 number 61, a rare card, is Ohm. It's a 1 cost 2k with a 1000 counter. On play, you can refresh or recycle a Dawn, draw a card. When attacking, if you have 6 or less Dawn cards on your field, which you always will, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1000 power during this turn. So not bad. You know, a little bit of aggressive, a little bit of character removal, which is nice. And again, you're gonna attach 4 rested to him, so he'll be a 6k when you attack him. Defensively, not great. You're gonna see that with the remainder of this deck, but offensively, insane. Next up, we have Gadatsu, a rare from OP15 number 63. Is a 1 cost 2k with a 1000 counter. On play, Dawn -1, draw a card. On KO, if you have 6 or less Dawn cards on your field, KO one of your opponent's characters with 2000 power or less. Again, you're always going to have that active. Go for Satori and Shura. Another OP15 number 66 Satori, 1 cost 2k with a 1000 counter. On play, Dawn -1, draw a card. When attacking, if you have 6 or less Dawn on your field, look at the 2 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the top and bottom in order. And then Shura is a OP15 number 67 rare, 1 cost 2k for 1k counter. If you have 6 or less Dawn cards on your field, this character gets rush, and then on play Dawn -1 to draw a card. So there's a trend you're going to see here between all of these, and each one of these are run 4 copies of by the official deck list. 1 cost, 1k counter, 2k power. Each one, when you play them, draw, reset a Dawn, refresh a Dawn, whatever you want to call it, to draw a card, and then they each have their own unique effects. Gadatsu's an on KO. The removal is not great, but it can combo well. Ohm and Satori are when attacking, and Shura is going to be one of your bigger hitters by having rush. Each one of them take effect when you have 6 or less Dawn on the field. You're always going to have 6 or less Dawn on the field, so it's always going to be good with the Enel deck. They can technically work in other decks. We're running 2 copies of Divine Soldier, OP15 number 68, a Comet. 1 cost, 1k with a +1 counter. If you have 6 or less Dawn cards on your field, this game's blocker. So this is why I call conditional blocker. For reduced costs, it only works in more specific decks. You can use this in other blue deck or other purple decks. It's just tough to do so. I mean, something like Big Mom and Kaido as a finisher might work out fine enough, but you might as well invest into a more flexible blocker. Then we got 4 copies of Nola, an uncommon OP15 number 69. A 1 cost 2k with 2k counter, and this is the Omni Protect, and this is arguably one of the best Omni Protects I've seen. You have a character with 7,000 power or less base power, and it will be removed from the field by your opponent's effect. You may instead return 1 Dawn from your field to your Dawn instead. So we've seen it with Kobe, we've seen it with Leo, the Tontada. Then we have our purple version of this is Nola. Really good card compared to the other ones. Kobe gives minus 2,000 to your leader per turn, which is kind of rough because it's going to leave a lot of openings. Leo spins one of your characters to the bottom of the deck, and gives some self-removal. But this one, you're already returning Dawn, and purple likes to return Dawn, so it's a very nice Omni Protect. Now let's take a look at the big guys. For a 6-drop, 8k, OP15, number 60, a super rare, we're looking at Enel. If you have 6 or less Dawn on your field, this character cannot be removed by your opponent's effects and gains 2,000 power. Again, you're always going to have 6 Dawn or less on your field, so he is going to be protected and will always have 2,000 power. Now, this effect can be negated, which will grant some removal, but cards that tend to do that, like Black Hole or Black Vortex, tend to target 4 cost or weaker powers. I think 4 cost, which means you need to invest a bit as well in order to negate the effect and then remove it on top of that. So it's a pain. And it's a 2k, it's a 10k power. He also has the ability activate main Dawn -1. This character gains a blocker until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then trash 1 card from your hand. So it's a great effect on drop because you're not going to be able to attack with him. So you're going to have a 10k blocker, which is huge. Trashing 1 card from your hand is a little rough, but it's insane card. Super awesome effect. So you could also choose to proc this in future turns, but typically you'll proc this the turn he comes down and then consider, refreshing some stuff later. You could choose to block in the future, or you could choose to go in more aggressive. But that optional blocker gives them a lot of power. Next up, we have one of the secret rares from the set. OP15 number 118, a secret rare, number 6, and now with 6 cost, 8,000 power. If you have 6 or less Dawn on your field, can't be removed from effects and gets plus 2,000 power. It's the same thing as super rare now, except this one is secret rare version. And here's where the effect differs. On play, Dawn -1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add up to one of those cards to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and trash 1 card from your hand. So not crazy, but it is good. Personally, I think the blocker's a little better, but being able to search out a card and cycle it out is really nice. Really, the best part of this is the 10k unremovable. It's insane how strong they are. That's it for the characters. The rest of this deck list, official, uses a strong amount of events. So the first event is Vari. It's a 0 cost OP15 number 74 uncommon. Main Dawn -1. If your leader is Enel, draw 1 card. Then up to one of your characters gains plus 2 cost until the end of your opponent's turn. Counter, up to one of your Enel gets plus 2,000 power during this battle. And if I'm correct, the next 2 have the same. Okay. So you know, this is a bit more for protection, more of a defensive. You get to draw a card for removing a Dawn from your field, which is nice. Then you're going to give 2 costs, which gives a stronger level of protection, or you can run it as the counter, and it is 0 cost, which means it's technically free. Next up, we have OP15 number 75, an uncommon L4. Same counter effect, Enel specific plus 2k, 0 cost, Dawn -1. During May, if your leader's Enel, up to one of your leaders or characters gains plus 1000 power during this turn. Then KO one of your opponent's characters with 3000 power or less. So, not insanely strong, but it's a 0 cost. And that's where it's really good. Next up, OP15 number 76, an uncommon, 0 cost, Lightning Beast Titan. Again, same counter effect, Enel specific 2k. Main, Dawn -1. If your leader's Enel, draw a card. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1000 power during this turn. So again, it weakens them, nothing crazy, but we run a lot of these because you get a lot of efficiency from these guys. You're Dawn -1. Lightning Dragon, OP15 number 77, a rare. 0 cost, Dawn -1. Draw a card, then up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 6000 power or less not become active during your opponent's refresh phase. So you get to stun a character. Not a true stun because it doesn't rest it, but it is a stun. Finally, Mama Raga, which is one of the seldom super rare events. OP15 number 78, Mama Ragan. The 0 cost, Dawn -2, draw 1 card, then rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 5000 power or less. Then you have the counter, up to one of your leader characters gains 1000 power during this battle. If you have 6 or less Dawn cards on your field, draw a card. So you'll notice a trend. There's a lot of card draw going on with these events, and kind of generally weak, but build up when you combo heavy. This is one of the big threat decks that you've been seeing a lot online. There's some obvious weaknesses, and this deck list isn't as optimized as what people are running it. So one of the obvious weaknesses, these are all very low cost characters. I mean, we're running 1Ks with the exception of Enel and Enel as 6Ks or 6 costs. So it's very tough. It can be easy to remove in black decks. Then if you're running something like OB, which allows you to attack characters the turn they come in, or the removal that just comes in by these characters being not standing the next turn. The deck list also doesn't run some of the more popular cards, which is something I chose to show you guys. Fuza, which is not on the official deck list. OP15 number 70, a common, gives your Shura characters unblockable, and during your opponent's turn, the base power of your Shura and this Fuza becomes 6000. It's a free cost, 4000 power, 1k counter. Or what you see a lot of people running is Holly. Holly's OP15 number 71, a common, free cost, 4k with a 1k counter. All of your own characters and this character does double attack. Then the same setup base power of your Ohm and this character to 6000. So you could combo in with your Ohm and Holly, right? And have some heavy hitting double attack. Because you play the Holly, wait till next turn, and Enel effect, you got an 8k double attack swing. So, is the deck list as optimized as it wants to be? No. But does it showcase what's going on in the deck while being thematic? Yeah. We get the 4 vassals. We get 2 copies of the different versions of Enel. We get the Omni Protect, which you're seeing in a lot of these decks because it's generally good. Defensive blocker, and then a lot of the events. Early game, you're gonna set up these guys to prepare in for some attacks. Mid game, you know, you want to start up the Enels, and then your late game is being very tactical with these effects. So let's see how well this restricts in. Let's do a quick join. Oh, trying out a Kobe deck. And now there we go. See if quick join picks up anything. All right. All right, Purple Dofi. And with the good luck, have fun. I think we want to go first. We're running one cost, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's nice. It's the same to you. Sure, let's keep this. We'll drop this and return that to draw a card. And turn. Because we can't activate the effect on the first turn. Comes into Sugar. We don't really need to rush because we can't attack on the first turn. And we're not getting the power bump. Okay, that Sugar's going to be a top 5 searcher. And if the Gadatsu gets KO'd, I've got no issue with that. Because that's going to allow us to get rid of Sugar. Oh, okay. Let's see. Amaragan. Ooh. Oh, let's attack. Let's play the Shura. Return this Dawn. Right? Nothing to play. Let's activate the effect to gain the max amount. And we'll attach 4 to the Shura. We'll attach 1 to the Gadatsu. Just attack in. Attack in and nail there. And attack in there. Now, if he wants to do a low tier invest like Sugar, it's going to cost him a bit more. And he's got that threat. Gadatsu. Sure, really doesn't have any effect now, so it's safer to KO him. Also beam. Okay. With the end phase, let's sort up my events. L4, Al-Qaeda, Amaragan. I mean, that's the right play right there. Yeah, I'm first before you start making plays. Out comes Pika, which is just going to be Dawn Advancement. Oh, sure. We'll return that. The Nola. Oh, it's a when attacking. Okay. Your leader's Enel, draw a card, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 5k. And then we can rest it. But we want to attack her. Okay, let's just attach 5 and go 7 in there. He might redirect into the Pika. Pika? I know, I've been for a while and I don't fully remember Rosa. Okay, he takes the damage. So what we'll do is, can I attach it to, it's one of my characters. So we'll Kaiden. Oh, we got the 6-drop Enel. Okay, I can't attach there. I can attach here. Swing in 6 out of 5. So his investment is going to need a 7, which is a 2k. Okay. So that's what we call a counter card. And that card's really more intended for countering out. But, can't complain. Okay, he's going to take out the Shura. Yeah, I can't really complain about that either. Okay. Sets up a field. Delringer's an on KO. Virgo is an offensive card. Okay. I think, 6-drop, it's time. When we can. We'll cycle that out. And I don't think we really need keep the Nolas, definitely. Now, the nice thing that I don't even have to activate these out. I don't really care about these effects just yet. Drawing cards wouldn't be bad, but I can gain the max and can still attach to 4. We can attack my 6 is. I do want this Enel, so we'll place on top and we'll that. You can technically redirect the attack by doing his Doflamingo Dawn -1. Yeah, he does that. That's with the Delta Ringer for KO. And I'd like to go in offensive, start draining cards from hand. But I'm also worried about the Pika. And he's going to invest defensively to drain cards there. So, honestly, I find it better here. Because he either drains the cards in the same way if I attack there, or he technically lets it go through. Alright. Five into Satori. I don't want to let him go. But I don't have the counter out for it. I don't want to invest my blocker in there. I want to wait for my Virgo. He's got his 10 drop, and I think the Doflamingo's 10. Yeah. Now, neither does a rush. So we'll block here. Then he'll probably attack him with Pika, and I can counter out with one. I really don't care about the Wari. Fairy. Okay, he goes in 8. 7. Set up one of these. Now there's really no reason to not do so, but we'll attack into his Virgo. But he's gonna let something go. Because either Doflamingo redirects into something else. Okay. He redirects it. The question is who? Okay, he redirects it to Monet. I don't see any reason to leave this open. Monet has an on KO. Draw 2, dash 1, add 2, Dawn. That's good. Okay. Again, we're getting the same effect where he's going to want to keep. So he'll toss or he'll lose support presence. I can't really KO one of their 3 KO. Think let's do Mamaragan and that's 1,000 power, then plus 1,000. We got the Satori. We could play Satori. Fine. build up a little bit of board presence. Probably use Nola out counters. Okay, question is he going for 7? No. SAK, wow. Wow. Okay. We have to take a damage there, but that does give us our secret rare. Yeah. And another top deck secret rare. No. So. Be lucky. Ooh. I guess, you know, we add the defense or something like that. Then Crash Satori. Huh. That's not the stay rest. That's the KO 1000 power. I think, well, let's do this. 6 Kaiden to give her minus 1k. On minus 1, give him 1000, and then KO her. I don't have much in terms of playing, but we'll attack in is 6 as Pika. We're gonna drop in her Super Barrett next time. Rest that. Trying to go for removal. Yeah, I mean, he's strong. We go into the Doflamingo tonight, okay? He can block or he can redirect. I guess the end turn. Next turn, you know, we set up an Enel. No rush, which is kind of tough. Sure, it wouldn't be bad for that reasoning, but his redirect, making everything a blocker and having like a 9k blocker, it's tough for that reason. Even better than a blocker because it doesn't have to tap. Divine Departure targets that. You know, we'll keep the investment going. Maybe he gets bored of it. But we'll boom, boom, and then yeah. And I'd like to keep Ohm, but we're gonna drop an L next turn. It's gonna take up all our Dawn. I'd give me 2 and then 1, which breaks me even. The yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. I think he was anticipating it being stronger, but I guess, like, you know, you can go and Doflamingo now. Yeah, that's gonna break me even. I can't. Like, I might as well keep the card advantage. And another Viola. We'll take the 6 drop now. Here, we'll set that up and then toss the Shura, because I mean that's gonna happen. Problem is he's gonna be able to redirect, so I shouldn't even do that. He's just gotta give him the KO just to regain divine departure. Okay, he doesn't do that. This is rough. We'll Mamaragon. L4 versus Kaiden. We'll give up Kaiden. Yo, he's hitting in hard. It's gonna hurt. I can't take into much of the life. Oh wow. And now he can't be rested, so yeah, we're just getting into GG's. It's kind of over. Like we'll deploy him and technically, you know what, we could have done one reset somehow, add an active and then an L. That'd have been a good combo. And then we had Dawn minus, yeah, and toss that to give him blocker. He's just got good removal. He's playing good Doflamingo. Solid cards like Divine Departure. Just get rid of it. Just gotta let it go through, let him attack me. He's got 5 bodies on the field. Yeah, I think I represented the deck fairly well based off the recipe they gave. I do want to see if I can get in one more. Still greedy. How's your day going, guys? I'm having a pretty good day myself. Yeah, put some, okay, we're playing against the war match. I don't mind Gadatsu. You're going first, we're going second, so we can go Gadatsu and Soldier. Give it the good luck, have fun. And we got a 6-drop. Now, I'm feeling pretty happy about this hand. I really like this sim. I'd love to make something like this for own custom game. Okay. Shura is a top 5 Search for Sky Island card. Makes sense because this Luffy wants to protect your 6K Sky Islands. I think we just take the block. Okay, we can't drop a Enel. What we can do, drop the Satori, turn him, draw a card, right? Drop the Shura, draw a card. Main max, add him in here. Make him 7, make him 6. Back in. Okay, feeling it. Sorry, Titan, L4, and Mamaragan. I think like the last one. And we'll do like a fake out play. Oh, why would you do that? But now he's able to be attacked. We got other options like Shura. You probably KO'd a Shura. but we can bait out Gadatsu for removal on the Robin or the Sheriff. Oh. I mean, this is only an on-play effect, so Robin technically has more value. Like, on one hand, you say I got greedy, but also, like, how was I to anticipate that? We'll set up this super rare and now just for the blocking status. And I don't want to trash any of them, but honestly, Nola's like the best option. Gain run. Patch. Matter, we're not playing against like Don Krieg. Yo, if he knows the deck, he knows I don't have to lose. Okay, yeah. That Robin's scary. Good card, good card. And that's Zero. He's regaining life like easy. We'll block in now. You go in with Wiper, but yeah. Let's I don't know. I feel like I'm in a rough place. I don't feel like I'm playing the deck properly. But I also feel like I'm playing it how I'm supposed to. Gain one, attach there. This one, give you a plus 1,000. Okay, you. Back into you. Okay, he's gonna take the life. He's gonna be able to hit and harm. Yeah, I could have attached that. He took the Dawn, or he took the life regardless. Upper Yard. It's a fun card to play, but you need like a full setup because you want to be top 5 searcher. But you need ways to recycle it back. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. You're drawing and then you're healing so much. Like, I get that's the gimmick of life. Of yellow is that life regen. It's tough to fight in certain setups. You just heal so much. Okay, the 6-drop Enel. And the 6-drop Enel. Okay. I don't think I have that long to live on this setup, so do this. We'll toss a 6-drop. Oh. In an active, and then let's swing in 6 into a Wiper. Oh, let's get KO'd. To the Robin. Just take the life instead. And I'll tack again into the Robin. Takes the life instead. Nope, he lets it die. I was gonna have 4 hitters if he doesn't have Rush. I'm assuming he's gonna have the secret rare Luffy. No, Robin. The 5 and the secret rare. So he's got 5 hits. So you can attach up to 3. Dude, 10k block. That's a 5k, so I gotta try and survive. Here's what I'm thinking. I can't take him. He vests in there. Dang. Okay. And that's not the card I thought it was. I thought I could counter it. Oh, that's gonna be GG's. I mean, it's insane. It's an insane play. I think you guys get the deck concept. It's not my deck. You know, I think I did a disservice. I also think that the people who are running custom deck lists of this do it better. Again, I think Holly works better. I think there's better events for this. And this is a pretty solid deck. So if you like the character or you like this kind of cheap variation, weird play, yeah, I just feel that I'm doing a disservice to the deck because I don't know how to run it. I don't vibe. But hopefully you guys can vibe. If you got a version of this deck list you want to send to me and let me play, I'd be happy to try it. Otherwise, my friends, as always, I hope you have a beautiful day. Stay sloppy.